Hi everyone, welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the DX13 T800 Battle Damage Terminator from Terminator 2. Let's get started. So this is the Hot Toys DX13 Battle Damage T800 Terminator from the movie Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That's a bit of a mouthful. Now this particular figure is one that I've been looking for a while. I've been kind of like, I don't work backwards that often, but lately I have been doing a little bit more to find those amazing figures, and like this is one I'm very excited about. Alright, so taking a look at everything that it comes with. So what you have here is you have obviously the box, which is the DX box, has the foam and stuff like that. They're just that bit more impressive. Then you got the instructions here on the bottom left. Obviously I haven't read them. You've got your standards kind of crotch grabber and base. It's actually a pretty cool base. It's kind of like the because of a smelting factory at the end of Terminator 2. You've got the T1000, it's more like a bust, or just like it's a solid piece. The head moves. I've never been too impressed by that, and I'm not impressed with it on purpose. And as it's an old figure, even though it's a brand new figure, it's kind of just got a weird kind of texture on it. It's like kind of degraded in the box over time. This was brand new, factory sealed, shipper and everything. Right, so that's the kind of, there's two head sculpts. Like again, this is the days when DX was a DX. Obviously the sculpted hair is a lot better these days, but still a very impressive head sculpt. That thing, I think that's something to do with the eyes, the SIR system, because it does has the moving eyeball system. So just one of the handguns it comes with, and then the machine gun or assault rifle. I'm not sure in the exact model on this particular gun. If you do, let me know. If you know, let me know in the comment section down below. It's kind of like that metal pole he had. Now there's two jackets as well. Unfortunately, they're both pleather. We'll get to that later on in the review. But this is the one that comes with it, and it's the one which is fully unbattle damage. And obviously there I've swapped it out for the battle damage one and the battle damage arm. Of course, it does give you an extra forearm for that left forearm. Thankfully, mine wasn't broken. I know that it does suffer from a broken elbow issue. But yeah, you can swap it out for the complete look or not. Both are heavily battle damage, but I actually prefer the really battle damage look. Of course, all these hands, that's the famous thumbs up from the end of Terminator 2. And all these hands are heavily battle damage. You can see blood and kind of human tissue. And then in some of them, the metallic endoskeleton is quite impressive. Here you have some of the grenades from the M79 grenade launcher. Obviously I have them on the bandolier there. I've left 3 out because from that scene where he's they're trying to escape Cyberdyne Industries after they're getting ready to blow it up. When he's trying to escape, he does actually, when he takes a lot of the damage actually, I believe the top 3 are missing. He doesn't have them all fully completed. So just taking a look at him here now, like I said, I got this from Lion Rock Toys, massive shout out to them. I don't normally work, I have worked backwards in the past, but I don't normally go through them to work backwards. I usually go for buy, sell, trade groups or adverts.ie or eBay or something like that. But I really wanted this figure, and I wanted it brand new. I took the chance. Now, it was brand new. It had the shipper. It had all the plastic. It was, you know, the tabs were torn or anything like that. Got it from a very, very competitive price. It was a price that I was willing to take the risk on. And when I'm saying risk, I mean like, look, it's pleather. The two jackets are pleather and the pants are pleather. Now I know that they're actually more of a plasticky material, but it has been known to degrade. Now none of mine is flaking, none of the two jackets or the pants, but there are some graying in certain area, kind of like a bluish grey, which I'll highlight later on. So you just one of the disadvantages of moving backwards for brand new figures, like you don't know what they're going to do once the air hits it. But thankfully no flaking. The belt itself notoriously is pleather, and it's not plastic or anything. And yeah, that was like, it was, you can see later on, it's starting to actually fray, but thankfully I've picked up one. I picked up a custom real leather belt because I knew about the issues. I'm just pointing out here, the back here, you can see what I'm talking about. It's not flaking, but there definitely is kind of like a graying area. I'm not sure if that's like part of the figure and there's a bit of stress on it. I'm not too pushed either way, because it actually, once it doesn't start to actually peel and flake, I'm happy. But it's probably just from sitting in the box a long time. But I love this figure, and I'm really glad I took the risk and worked backwards on it. I mean, besides the issue with the belt and maybe a few little shaded areas there that are kind of like that bluish grey, it's just under a very, very harsh white light, so it's showing up everything. But like just standing on the shelf or in the detail of the Luke lights, it looks phenomenal. I have to say, my eye always goes to it. I've actually gone and got a fusion reactor kit for that head sculpt, because look at that light up eye. Like, my final thoughts on this is I'm really glad. This is like one of my favorite movies. It's, you know, one of the greatest movies of all time. Definitely one of the greatest science fiction movies of all time. It is an iconic character, and I'm glad I was comfortable with the price. I took the risk. What can I say? Like, two different jackets, one heavily battle damaged more so than the other one. Swap out arm, battle damaged arm. The two sculpts, the likeness to Arnie is there. The proportions are great. It comes with a bunch of different weapons. Like I said, the M79 grenade launcher, that assault rifle or machine gun. Yeah, the T1000, I was never impressed with that, but overall, really, really glad. You can see that leather belt there. That's obviously flaked a bit, but thankfully I picked up this real leather one. Closing thoughts, I'm actually delighted with this. A few little minor issues, but really, really happy overall. Okay folks, that's the end of the video, and I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you and shout out to Lion Rock Toys. They're a Hong Kong based reseller. They have an excellent website, excellent customer service, and they offer free worldwide shipping, so the price that you see on their website is the final price that you pay. Now, this is a particularly special one because normally I just go to them for new figures that are released, but this one they actually, because I was working backwards on it and I really, really wanted it, they actually worked backwards and they found this figure for me and sold it to me at a very, very competitive price. So massive shout out to them. Anyway, if you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if you have this one or not and what you think of it. Also, you can also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.